Monica here with a new video, and this is, since I've kind of restarted my YouTube, this is going to be my first non-book video. So kind of excited to go through it just because I haven't really gone through any of this stuff since I put them in the bins. We are going to go through all of my cosplays that I've done, that I want to do, all of that. So let's get started. So the first one, I no longer have the shirt for it. It used to be kind of like a closet cosplay. Just I had put the outfit together one day and I was like, oh, I kind of look like her, because I was wearing my old glasses. As you can see, they are just square black rims. I have these ones now, but it was an orange shirt. So can you guess who I was supposed to try and be? Let me go grab an orange shirt. This is not the shirt that I wore before, nor is it the right shirt for the character, but, Jinkies. I don't know if I would really consider this a closet cosplay because I wasn't meaning to do it, but I could put it together if I wanted to. I just don't have like a turtleneck, and I feel like most iterations of Velma have a turtleneck orange shirt, and I also don't have the skirt. I was just wearing pants. It was just top half. The next one that was kind of an accidental closet cosplay, I made the outfit with this character sort of in mind when I was picking out the pieces. This shirt, it's a Hawaiian like dad shirt, I guess you could call it. I don't even know where I got this shirt. And then these pants, which I haven't worn these in a while. These don't fit me anymore. I can already tell. Alright. It's a good thing I'm going through these because these were at the bottom of the box. So we'll have to get new pants for this cosplay. If you ever do it again. With this shirt, the, kind of accidental closet cosplay that I did was Jim Hopper from Stranger Things. And I remember posting a picture on Twitter, comparing the outfits. I wonder if I can find it, because I just don't go on Twitter. Gotta make sure this fits too. Who knows? It's also a man shirt. So I'll keep the shirt, but if I find a better shirt, I'll probably get that along with some new blue pants. I would hold up the book that my first official cosplay is from, but I let my cousin and my aunt borrow the book. Let me go grab the movie. The first official cosplay that I did, it's actually credited on my TikTok. The caption was Baby's First Cosplay. The video was to the theme song to the movie, and that is The Last Unicorn. The book is by Peter S. Beagle. From The Last Unicorn, I cosplayed the character Molly Grew. I have the pieces here. It's this part of an old shirt that I cut up a little bit more than I wanted to. I did not mean to cut the shirt this much, but I did. They were supposed to hang off my shoulders anyway, so it worked. We have that, so that would go on first. I have this brown tank top that I then put on. We have this skirt I sort of sliced and diced with my sister a little bit. So I'll put the original picture of the skirt here. As you can see, there were these buttons that were here. I cut those off because they stuck out so much it was going to like dent the corset. And then the like elastic string that was on the back, I just took that off. You can see it here. We just cut the bottom of the skirt up to this like white frill line because the skirt was too long for me. And then over all of that was this corset, which, because I couldn't find a corset that would actually fit me with my measurements, I bought the closest size, and the strings are so far out, which is why I have the brown tank top underneath. But yeah, so that's that. I was originally going to try and put on all the cosplays for this video, but I didn't want to do that. So you get pictures I'll put a picture here of me in Molly Grew with my cousin. This is B, goes by Magical Girl Gore on Instagram, and I think Twitter as well. I don't go on Twitter much, so I don't know. And she did Amalthea, the human form of the unicorn. That's real fun. So what I want to do with this one is maybe find a corset that actually truly fits me to my measurements, that I don't have to do this to, and then have a better shawl situation, because I also have this like fabric. It's like an off-white. It would definitely work, but it's not the type of fabric I feel like that would work. So I just need to kind of look up what would be best for like her shawl thingy. Next cosplay is also from a book, and it is from Reign of the Fallen, which I love so much. If you're not new to this channel, you know that, as well as on my Instagram. I love this duology, this and the Song of the Dead, book 2. It's by Sarah Glenn Marsh. So I did the character Odessa, so our main character, and really it was just this blue tank top, which is nice. So the main part of it was I got this sword belt, which I have it closed to the smallest, but I had to poke a hole because Parney stores don't like to carry things for plus size people. But it's like a sword belt specifically. I bought this plastic sword at a party store. I think I bought them at the same time. It slips right in there. And then I added these, can't really see them that well, these little loops. I don't know where the vials are. I don't know where I put them. But I had the vials here, like in the story, all the necromancers, they had a vial of milk, blood, and honey. So I was trying to do like a mini sensory bottle with like glitter and glue and water and paint. They came out okay. I don't know where they two went because they were here. But yeah, here's a picture of me in the cosplay. I also had this really long cape. Where's my cloak? I don't know where my cloak is. I had, as you can see, I had a blue cloak, and I don't know where that went. It's a good thing I'm planning on spring cleaning the entire room. And I just wore black leggings and some combat boots. So what I want to do is maybe find a different sword belt, maybe redo the vials, and also get daggers, because she has daggers. That is really it. I'm okay with like the, you know, leggings and the shirt. So if I ever find a pair of pants or a shirt that would work better, cool. But for now, the clothes part is good for Odessa. It's the accessory part that I really wanted to work on. So yeah, if I go to a cosplay again soon, I will definitely do Odessa again, even though nobody's really gonna know who I am, but I will. My third, like, official cosplay is also originally from a book, but more commonly, I think, known from the movie, but that is Dorothy from Wizard of Oz. I just bought this off of Amazon. I just wanted a Dorothy dress because I didn't think I was gonna find anything. And so yeah, so I have this, and I have, you know, blue socks. I think she wears white in the original movie. I would have to look again. And I didn't know until I cosplayed her, I did not know that she's supposed to be like 12, which is weird. But there's also a history that there's a different version of the movie where she was actually an adult, I think, and had a romance with the Scarecrow. So I don't necessarily know her age. I've never read the original book, Wizard of Oz. And I have a little Toto. I don't have a basket anymore because what happened, I was working at the party store where I got most of this stuff. Most of these, like, props I got at the same store because I worked there and I would get a discount. But my coworker was buying, like, the Wizard of Oz basket that came with this little Toto. But she just wanted the basket. She was like, I don't want the dog. You can keep the dog. I don't want it, just give me the basket. And I was like, okay. And we had aprons. During Halloween, they would give us like these little aprons to wear because it would be easier to hold all the stuff, you know, some of us are carrying. So I took this little Toto and I put him just like right on my apron, and he just sat there the whole day, and I ended up taking him home because technically he's paid for. So I have Toto, so I just need to find a basket, and the basket was really helpful when I did this cosplay because I could put everything in it, and I just put some fabric on top and then plop Toto on top, so that way nobody could see all of my stuff, like my wallet and my phone. When I did it the first time, I actually made shoes. So I have these old heels that I covered, or tried to cover, in red glitter. It did not work well. The shoes now don't really fit. They used to have an elastic band over the top to keep it on your foot, but the elastic band, sorry, that's probably really loud. The shoes used to have an elastic band over them, and it made it tight, so when I cut the band off, now the shoes are too loose, so they kind of fall off my feet. So I don't know if I want to try and like add another band, like maybe like an invisible band or something to keep it on my foot. But then I was walking through a thrift store one day and I found these, which are from The Wizard of Oz. There we go. So official Dorothy slippers, and they fit me. So I was like, oh, okay, we'll do these. And so I feel like I want to do the heels over again just so I can have both shoe options of like, oh, one day I'll do flats and one day I'll do heels because she does wear the little, you know, heels in the movie. But I found these, so I'm very happy on that. And then I have this shirt. This goes with Dorothy. So it's kind of like that gingham pattern, that like blue gingham. When I got this, my immediate thought was like a modern day, almost like retelling or even storyline. So it's like either Dorothy in modern age or like Dorothy's granddaughter goes to Oz. So I have this. I just don't like the way that it feels. It's like just a regular day shirt. So I wanted it for that. The neckline of the dress kind of bothers me because you have this Velcro, and I don't like how tight this was, you know, this like collar. So I may cut that and try and put like a button closure here so this part can stay shut. But overall, I have no qualms with the dress, with Toto, with this shirt. It's the shoes. It's really just fixing the heels. But other than that, this one is basically just a complete cosplay with nothing to fix. The next one, I don't know if I would consider it a cosplay. There that goes. Or just a really cool Halloween costume that I could develop in time. I wore this outfit for Halloween with my sister. We were fire and ice. Here is literally the only picture that we have, and I edited it. And as we were going through, we realized because we are twins, sisters, we were kind of like the Miser Brothers. So it was like Fire and Ice, Miser Brothers. I was Snow Miser and Ice. It was just this blue skirt, which I found on Amazon, which fits me like really well. In the description, I can put links to all the items that I can find, because some of this stuff came from a thrift store, and I can't get that stuff anymore. This shirt, which when I got it, I was like, oh, this is not gonna fit, it's not gonna work, and it did. It worked great, because it went up to exactly where I needed it to. Another corset, it's the same company. Actually, this is an underbust corset from them as the brown corset from the Molly Grew cosplay. So same company, so I had to get the highest size that they offered, even though they advertised my size in a corset in the pictures, but they didn't go up to that size on Amazon. Whatever. So this one's stretched out all the way. Luckily the skirt and the shirt like met underneath the corset, so you didn't really see my skin. And then I had a white cloak, and now I don't know where that cloak is. And then white tights. The shoes that you see in the picture, I donated those because they didn't actually fit. And I had these snowflake tights, which day of I tried to spray paint them blue so I could put them over the white tights so you could see like the snowflake design, and I ran out of spray paint, so they're not fully covered. So if I ever do this again, I'll either update it to actually look closer to Snow Miser, or I'll just get more spray paint for these and find better shoes. But I have wide feet, and no one sells wide shoes in cute designs. So those are all the actual cosplays, Halloween costumes, closet cosplays that I've done. And the rest that I just have are just bits and pieces of things that I really liked that I've found, whether it was at a thrift store, at the party store I worked at. I also have some stuff from Spirit Halloween that I kind of want to put together into cosplays, but I just don't know if I'm going to. We'll do my armory real quick. So we have this stick that I purchased. I purchased this at a thrift store for $1 in college. And I don't know if I'm going to keep it because it is just a piece of wood that's a little shaven down, but it also has like splinters up here. So I may get rid of this. I may try and DIY it in a way that it could be a wizard staff of some sort, but we'll see. And then the second like weapon that I have this sword that I got on clearance at the party store I worked at. The try me button didn't work, but it's supposed to be, you put batteries in it and you press a button right here and this part lights up, and I can't seem to open it here. Like, I know it can open, it just won't. And every time I try to, it's gonna like hurt me. So I don't know how I'm gonna get into it or if I'll ever make it work, but it's a pirate sword. So I could also always just paint this gray and be a pirate, because I have a skirt in my closet that would work as like a pirate outfit. I would just need the shirt that would go with it. I also have this. It's like a Little Red Riding Hood. It's from that company, Leg Avenue. If you know them, you know them. So it's more like supposed to be like a sexy Red Riding Hood, except I'm so short, so this goes down to my mid-thigh, so it's not as sexy on me. It comes with this little like shawl. It's a cute outfit. I wore it for Halloween when they brought it in, because she brought it in, she purchased it online, and she brought it in as a return because she didn't like it. And after she returned it, it pulled up in our system as like $7. And all the pieces were there. It's just these two. So I put it on hold and I bought it when I left for my shift that day. And so part of me wants to do it as just like regular Little Red Riding Hood. And part of me also wants to save it for if I ever get invited to another Halloween party. I can just wear this and not have to buy anything. So this is always just a maybe, and it's just sitting in here. This shirt I bought specifically because I looked at it and I was like, oh my god, this would be so cute if I did this. Found this green shirt with this black on it, and Buttercup from the Powerpuff Girls is immediately what I thought of. But I would have to find like a skirt and like tights to match and like black Mary Janes or something. But if I ever do find them, there's something like that that could work. I could be Buttercup. Or if I paper mache a mask, I could be that big burly man Buttercup from the show. But that's that one. So this one, the shirt still fits, right? I don't know. We'll try on the shirt later, see if it fits, and if I could ever do a Buttercup, because I think that would be fun. She was always my favorite growing up. Then we have this skirt. When I first got it at the thrift store, my mind went to, oh, I could do this for Effie Trinket. The outfit she wears for the 74th Reaping. All pink one with the big white wig before she started going through a character arc. Looking at it now, I don't think it would actually really fit that, but it is still a cute skirt, so if it does fit me in a way that I'm comfortable, because I actually haven't worn it since I bought it, I just threw it through the wash once I got it home. If it does fit me, I will re-look at the skirt that Effie wears to see if it would work, and if not, see if it would work with anything else that I want to do. Because I want to make a vampire character one day. I have something morph that you can like make teeth with. So this could also be good for like a vampire. The last like clothing item I have is this cloak, which, where's the hood part? This is sheer. It's got stars and moons on it. So this is cute. I need to figure out, this could be part of the wizard outfit with the staff. Definitely want to make some sort of character, some sort of moon affiliated character with this. And the next I just have a box full of accessory things, like this bunny that's covered in like moss. I was like, oh, I could do like a spring fairy type of character. That could be my little companion, put him on my shoulder. Except he sheds. So I need to figure out how to stop that. I'm thinking maybe Mod Podge, like if they have a spray or something. I have this garter belt dagger, which the red work, it's too bright to go with the Little Red Riding Hood costume, but that would be kind of cute to go with it. But this could also go with a pirate outfit, because it's actually a pirate costume piece. I have 3 pairs of plus-size tights from Spirit Halloween that I bought once. They were the only plus-size tights there, besides like white ones, which actually for the ice costume, or like the snow miser, the white tights that I wear, they are plus-size ones, including the snowflake ones, and they all fit super well on me, super stretchy. So if you're plus size and you're looking for cute tights, especially the snowflake ones, they fit me way better than I thought they would. We have gothic tights. I'm trying not to get a glare. Just regular fishnets. And then these like rainbow fishnets. All plus size. So these fake fairy ears that are plastic. Never taken them out. Let's do that now. Okay. So they don't actually look that bad. They're just very loose. I don't necessarily like how loose they are, but as long as I'm careful, they'll probably stay. And I can always try and darken them to my skin tone, because even I feel like they're just too light. Could be this lighting. I am white. Most things are designed for my skin tone. And then I have this plus size tutu, which I don't know what I bought this for. I feel like I bought it for something, and I just never ended up wearing it. But this would also be a little too bright to go like underneath the Red Riding Hood costume. A black one underneath that costume would look really cute though. So maybe when Spirit comes around again, I'll see if they have a black plus one. That's all my cosplay stuff. And cosplays I want to do, pieces I have, cosplays I have done. I want to do more with it, so I need to find more time in my life to do it between work and school, life in general. So we'll see how far I can get on those. But if you cosplay or have wanted to cosplay, what characters do you love or would you love to do? And if you have any suggestions for things or like tips for what I want to do with like any of the alterations with the cosplays, put those down below. I would love, tips and tricks from people who do cosplay a lot or costuming to, kind of up these to the next level that I want. But perhaps when I do my next convention, which I'm thinking of doing one that's local to me, that's coming out in September, I may try and do a vlog there, because I would be going with my cousin B, who does a lot of cosplay. But I will see you guys in another new video soon. A bientôt!